After what it seemed like a very long sleep, the puppy opened her eyes to find herself in a beautiful garden, unlike any she had ever seen. The grass was lush and green, the flowers were in full bloom, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of roses. A gentle breeze rustled through the leaves, and the sunlight bathed everything in a golden glow. The puppy felt an overwhelming sense of peace as she looked around. Everything was perfect here, calm, serene, and full of love. As she explored the garden, she noticed a soft, radiant light shining from a distance. Drawn to the light, she trotted forward, her little paws hardly making a sound on the soft earth. As the puppy approached, she saw a beautiful woman standing at the center of the light. The woman was dressed in flowing white robes, with a blue mantle draped over her shoulders. Her face was serene and kind, with eyes that held the wisdom of ages. A simple crown adorned her head, and she had a gentle smile that made the puppy feel safe and loved. Overwhelmed with emotion, the puppy lowered her head in reverence.
Who are you?
It's a secret. And what is your name, my sweet child?
The puppy looked up, her tail wagging slightly despite the awe she felt.
I don't know. My papa just calls me puppy, maybe because I'm a cute puppy. He left me there in the park and never came back.
A beautiful name, for a beautiful soul.
The puppy felt a warmth spread through her as the woman's hand rested on her head. The warmth seemed to chase away the fever she had been feeling, replacing it with a sense of comfort and love.
What's this place anyway? Where are we?
It is a place where you can rest and find peace. You've been through a difficult time, and your body needs to heal. But don't worry, for you are surrounded by love.
I wish I could stay here forever. It's so peaceful, and you're so kind.
You have a special place in the hearts of those who love you. And while this place is peaceful, your journey is not yet finished. You have so much more love to give and receive.
The puppy thought of the two girls who picked her up, of the way one of them stroked her fur, and whispered kind words to her while she's seemingly sleeping. She felt a pang of longing to be back with her.
I want to go back to them. I want to make them happy and be with them always.
Then that is where you should be, my dear. Hold on to that love, and let it guide you through everything. Remember, you're never alone. I'll always be with you, watching over you.
As the woman spoke, the light around her seemed to grow brighter, and the puppy felt herself being enveloped in warmth and love. The garden began to fade, and the last thing the puppy saw was the woman's kind, gentle smile before everything went dark. The puppy awoke to the sound of gentle beeping of a machine. She was back in the vet clinic, lying in the soft bed where she had fallen asleep. But this time, she felt different. The fever was gone, and she felt a renewed sense of energy and purpose. She looked up to see Mara sitting beside her, a look of relief washing over Mara's face as she saw the puppy's bright, awake eyes.
Oh, you're awake! I was so worried about you. The vet said you have a very high fever.
The puppy wagged her tail weakly, trying to convey everything she had experienced. She wanted to tell Mara about the beautiful garden, the peace she had felt, and the beautiful woman she met.
You've been very sick. You were probably dreaming something very unusual by the way you suddenly move.
Maybe it was a dream. And I know I have to stay with you, to love you, just like you love me.
The puppy thought to herself.
Mara, there's something I forgot to tell you. I found this handkerchief near the tree where we found this puppy.
On one of the corners of the handkerchief, Mara noticed what looked like hand-sewn letters that forms the word divine. Mara was so happy and raised the puppy in the air and said,
Okay, got it. From now on, I'll call this lovely puppy Divine. I'm now sure that it was a divine intervention that we found you, my lovely girl.
The puppy nuzzled into Mara's embrace after she was held up in the air for a minute or two, feeling a deep sense of peace and longingness. She knew one thing for certain: she was exactly where she was meant to be, surrounded by love and with a heart full of gratitude. The puppy seemed to be smiling while staring at the picture of the beautiful woman on the wall. As she closed her eyes again, drifting off to sleep in Mara's arms, Divine knew that the love she had felt in the garden was real. It was the same love she had here, in the world, with her new owner. And that love would guide her through every moment, either awake or dreaming.
Thanks for watching. Follow us on our social media channels and be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos.